Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm.
Okay, I'm with my friend here, Tanya. And Tanya's going to help me demonstrate the basic and East Coast swing, little rotation, and a natural underarm turn, which means she's going to rotate to her right. And if you're not sure how that goes, you can always rewind this video. Hallelujah, YouTube. Okay, here we go. So right now we're going to go right back into the basic again. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Very nice, Tanya. And of course, if I kept doing that, the girl eventually is going to be bored, and we don't want to do that. So we're going to add a little rotation. Rotation means we're going to start to go in a clockwise manner for East Coast. You can do both, but clockwise is much easier. So we're going to end up doing or to the right or in a natural turn action. So now instead of just 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, we're going to go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5. Now it looks fun. It's more dynamic. There's more happening. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. As a matter of fact, right now, I can feel that Tanya likes dancing with me more because we're not stuck in that. Now, if I'm new, and she is smart, all these ladies that are working with me, the Upbeat girls, are all so smart, she's not going to complain. She's not going to say anything. She's going to keep smiling and wait for me to turn. She might even to herself under her breath go, please, oh please, and start turning. And maybe we will. So what we're going to do now is the same thing. We're still going to go triple, triple, and rock step, or 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Before I get into the natural underarm turn, I just want to say, when you're watching this rotation, it looks harder than it is. Literally, we're still doing the same footwork that we were doing earlier, 5, 6. We're just letting it rotate. There's not much of a difference in how it feels as we go. Any comments, Tanya? Can you tell any difference?
No.
Pretty simple, Simon. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to introduce the underarm turn, the natural underarm turn. Gentlemen, for you, this is pretty easy. It's just a little tricky at first to get your feet going and know when to raise the arm. So we have a 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. So I'm very blessed to have Tanya, Sherry, and Rachel with me. They all have a lot of talent. Most of the times they don't ask questions, they just keep the rhythm and go. And that's what makes dancing easy. But you have to practice to get to that level of confidence. So what I just did, the actual time that I lifted my hand, gentlemen, was on the number 2. Now 2 is T-W-O. Okay, it might not seem like a very long sounding word, but it has 3 letters. So I'm actually doing with her, I'm going 1 and 2, okay? That's how I'm lifting, and when I'm lifting the arm, I'm not going 1 and 2 and throw the arm up fast, because sometimes that seems like what we want to do to give them a good signal, all right? A good lead is something they don't notice until it actually happens, all right? And I call it, go ahead.
That's true. It's so different when you feel somebody hoisting you around versus
define hoist.
Well, they're
is that
pulling.
Desirable or
No, it's
okay,
not a
hoist
good word
is,
on the
okay.
dance floor.
Good.
No,
Okay.
it's not good.
So it's too rapid, too strong, too
like,
forceful,
just aggressive.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, very true. So gentlemen, turns, I want to talk about, and we'll get more into it later, but right now turns really are a gradual creation. A turn is something that I'm going to do what I call a pre-lead. Okay, she's gonna turn, I'm not gonna leave my hand down here until the last moment and lift it up and let her send on her. I can do that, but that's not the correct way. You want to do it where it's comfortable for both of you socially. So when I raise an arm, I'm going to go 1 and 2. Look at that. See, I brought the arm up, and in bringing it up during the 2, she already knows I'm gonna turn. Not only am I gonna turn, I know 1 and 2. I know when I'm gonna turn 3 and 4, 5, 6. Because the gentleman was so soft about the pre-lead that it took the question out of it. There was no question about when to go, correct?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
So on a natural underarm turn, we're doing 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Gentlemen, it's tricky when you raise your arm because your feet are going to go to pop. They're going to fall apart. You're going to be like, this dancing's okay. That's normal. If you're doing that, you're on the right track. So if you feel like you suck, you're getting ready to get real good. We're right behind that. Isn't that wonderful language? So as you're moving along there, the 1 and 2, as you raise it, you're going to be thinking about her. She's moving, is she turning up? Just for your feet, you're still in place, just striking the 4, going 3 and 4, 5, 6. So give yourself a break. It might take 3 or 4, maybe 30 or 40 times, but eventually it'll be comfortable. You can practice this on your own without a girl. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, and now I pick her back up, 3 and 4, and I'll do it with her this time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. We're doing an open break here. 5, 6 versus a closed break. 5, 6. Okay? Do you know what a break is?
Tell me.
It's next to your accelerator in that nice cute car you have out there. Okay, right there. So a break, smarty pants, a break is a rock step, okay? A break, there are many different types of break, but a break is usually you breaking back, me forward, me back, you forward, vice versa, both of us back. So a break can be like this, rock step. For me, it was a forward break. For you, it was a back break. Very good. If I go back and you go back, we call it an open break. So this is an open break. We're going to be using these here and there. This is just a shared basic break. We're both rocking. So when we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, we're both breaking back at the same time. We're sharing that. So far so good. And that's the natural underarm turn.
I need that.
Hey everybody, I'm with my good friend here, Rachel. You are my good friend, right, Rachel? Anyway, and we're going to be doing the reverse underarm turn and East Coast swing. So far with the other ladies, the Upbeat girls, you've already seen Tanya, and hopefully you also saw Sherry, and we went through the basic. We did the rotation of East Coast swing, and we also did the natural underarm turn, which is to the, all of you say, right, yeah, right. And it's the ladies, because the ladies always right. And then when we go to the left, which is what we're about to do, the reverse, that's going to be to the left, reverse underarm turn. So we're going to review real quickly, if I can learn to talk again. And here we are in our regular V shape, and we've got 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We're going to rotate again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Natural underarm, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. So that's what we've done so far. Now, notice that after the natural underarm turn, that I brought her back to a closed position for a shared break, whereas a moment ago with Tanya, I did it with an open break. So gentlemen, that's a fun thing. When you learn to dance, it's up to you. You get to decide how you want to recover the partnership or whatever you want to do next. So there is a payoff at the end of all this suffering while you're learning, because you're actually in charge. Okay? I wouldn't say that in front of the ladies too much, but you are. You're supposed to be a leader out there, okay? Mm-hmm. As a gentleman, I might add. So here we go again, and I'm going to just slip in the reverse underarm turn as we go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, rotate, and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, natural underarm, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, reverse underarm, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, open break. So I did it with my back for you guys so you can see how it's actually supposed to look for you. Now I'm going to do the same thing and just keep it rotating. I'll start from here. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. 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 So there we go. We have all 3 steps now.
Everybody was dancing in